Welcome to COS Softball Stadium for today's coverage of the Stars and Stripes softball tournament. Today, the COS Giants taking on the Renegades of Ohlone College. We are in the top of the first with one out. COS will be the visiting team today, leading off. Kayla Baker in the box right now, and a 2-0 count, facing Ohlone College's Lauren Elmatano. And she takes ball 3 in the dirt. Second game of the tournament for the Giants in the Stars and Stripes tournament. They won this morning over Delta College 2-1.
Has to do with President's Day or something. I have something to do with
Kayla Barber draws a walk, and we have the game's first base runner.
I like that. Yeah.
Taylor Wright will step in with one out here in the first. Ohlone College out of Fremont, California, coming to the tournament with a 3-2 overall record.
It's up!
Wright fouls this one back, and it's 0-1. Taylor Wright, the second leading hitter for the Giants coming into today's game, with a .556 batting average. Tied for the team lead with 15 hits. She squares around to bunt and fouls it straight back. And it's 0-2. Wright showing bunt, now pulls it back. Takes high ball. Drive down the left field line in foul territory. And it'll fall. It remains 1-2 to Taylor Wright.
So Alexis Cervantes is on deck.
Cervantes on deck for the Giants. Kayla Barber down at first. Wright stepping back in. The 1-2 is high. The catcher Fowler keeping Baker close over at first. 2-2 to Taylor Wright. We're in the top of the first inning. And that misses on the outside corner, and the count is full. We'll keep an eye at the runner at first with one out here in the first. And Wright fouls it straight back. The runner moving on the play. Here's the payoff pitch to Wright. It's in the dirt. That's ball 4. And the Giants have 2 on in the first. Alexis Cervantes will now stand in, the Giants' cleanup hitter. Cervantes batting .462 on the season. And she'll lay down a bunt right back to the pitcher. The only play is to first, and the sacrifice is successful. second and third now with 2 away. And Jennifer Picata stepping in for the Giants. Picata, a graduate of Delano High School, takes ball 1. Two and 0 to Picata. El Matano got the first out of the inning and then walked the next 2 batters. The sacrifice bunt by Cervantes moved the runners over. And it'll be Picata trying to drive the runs in with 2 outs. Ohlone College playing in back-to-back games today, as they began this one immediately following their loss to Delta College.
Okay, so I'll say my name when I come on. I'm going to do the bottom.
Conference on the mound over, and Picata will step back in. A 1-0 count, looking to give the Giants the lead. El Matano to the plate. And it is fought off by Picata. Count even at 1-1. Strike 2 called. 1-2 on Picata. That one's in the dirt, and the count is 3-2 now. The Giants making El Matano throw a lot of pitches here in the first inning. Picata takes ball 4 outside. And they're loaded up for Lauren Crow.
She pitched. She said she pitched in the last game.
Crow lays down a bunt with 2 outs, flip to the plate, and that'll end the inning. The Giants strand 3 base runners and get nothing out of it, and we'll go to the bottom of the first.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the bottom half. So. I guess since well, yeah, we can do switch off. So. Okay, you want time in? I can do play by play. You can do color. So I can chime in with like stats and stuff like that. I think I need to get my voice heard like first, and then like okay. So we can do that starting next inning then. Stephen Barros, and I will be taking over the bottom half of this inning with COS now on defense. Number 54, Alexis Cervantes will now be on the mound, with number 5, Mariah Nishit now at the plate. This is the 9th start of the season for Cervantes. First pitch is a little high, and it'll be ball 1.
Hey, come on!
Did you say the record already? Alright. I'll just hold it up. 1-0 pitch is on the way. And a miss is low and outside. Two-0 pitch is right over the middle for strike 1. Cervantes has been a horse for the Giants so far, starting in 9 of their 11 games, having 7 wins on the season. The 2-1 pitch has hit the third baseman Taylor Wright and throws her out at first. 1 out. Number 23, Sarah Ragosa, is now at the plate. The righty is taking her time as she enters the box. And the pitch hit to second baseman Kayla Barber, and she is also out at first. 2 down on the inning. 2 quick outs to start the inning. Not much trouble for Cervantes so far. And number 24, Katie Martin, is now at the plate. And the pitch is low and outside. Ball 1. No pitch is on the way, and strike 1 right over the plate. 1-1. Cervantes has barely had to break a sweat so far in this bottom of the first inning, with 2 fast outs. And the pitch is popped up, and the out is made. Hey, we're done? Cut. What? What happened?
Hey, do me a favor. Send a message to my phone saying we're doing a softball game instead. Okay. Listen to it right now.
Alright. Hey, you want to do it?
Huh?
How did I sound? Was I too quiet, or I thought I might have been?
You're fine.
No, I thought I might have been too far away from the mic.
No, you're good. Headed to the second inning here at COS softball field. No score as Bernie Lawrence steps in for the Giants.
All right, Lawrence is hitting .269 on the season with 4 RBIs.
Elmatano on the mound as Lawrence squares around, now pulls the bat back. And she takes inside, ball 1. COS loaded the bases in the first inning, but couldn't get anything out of it. Lawrence takes strike 2. And it's 0-2. Lawrence reaches out and rolls one down to the third baseman. She fires across the diamond for the first out of the inning. Martin, the third baseman, making the play. And here is Arredondo. Arredondo, the lone giant out of Lemoore High School. Ground ball to short. And the throw to first is in time. And there's 2 away here in the top of the second.
Shortstop.
15. All right.
Tila Hagen.
Here's Tila Hagen. She'll take outside for ball 1. Strike.
Hit the bat, it was interference.
Base runner interference, and that'll end the inning. No runs on no hits in the second for the Giants. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Ohlone coming up.
She's already watching.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they put him down. Cervantes is the pitcher, Wright's the third baseman. Do you need possessions for COS or for them?
Just for COS now.
All right. Shortstop is Crystal Miller. Barber is the second baseman. Lawrence is the first baseman. I don't know who the left fielder is. Oh, it's Lauren Crow. Okay. Okay, I think Crow's the left fielder. Sellers is the center fielder. Catcher is Maldonado or Arredondo Maldonado. Right fielder is Tila, whatever her last name was, Hagen.
Bottom of the second here at COS softball field for Ohlone College.
Jamie Costa.
Here's Costa leading off. Cervantes starts her off with ball 1, low and away. No score here, bottom of the second. COS, the visiting team here on their home field for this tournament. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center field for the game's first hit.
Sellers tried to fire it into first base, but couldn't get it in time.
That'll bring up the pitcher, Elmatano. Nobody out and a runner on for the Renegades. Cervantes, the lefty, comes to the plate. And that's low ball one. Cervantes fires this one inside. It's on the inside corner, and it'll be 1-1 to Elmatano. Cervantes, the graduate of Redwood High School. Down the line foul, and it'll be 1-2.
Third baseman number 27, Philip Roll.
Elmatano steps back in, the Renegade pitcher. And here comes the lefty to the plate with the 1-2. It's fouled straight back behind the plate.
Arredondo.
And it's caught by Arredondo for out number one.
Just have her last name.
This is number 16, Fowler, stepping in. Fowler, the Ohlone catcher. And she takes strike one.
Shelby. That's what's Shelby.
The 0-1 to Shelby Fowler, and she fouls it straight back out of play.
Oh.
And Cervantes gets ahead 0-2. Fowler takes ball one outside. Costa, the runner at first, having singled. There's the 1-2. And it's lined towards left center field and deep. And it's off the wall. Costa digging for third, and she'll be there safely. And that's a double for Fowler.
The ball hit about 3 feet up the wall. Looked like when it came off the bat, like it would be gone.
Two runners in scoring position now for the Renegades. And it'll be number 10, Ashley Varola, stepping in.
Big Nola, damn it. Big Nola.
Big Nola.
Big Nola.
Ashley Vignola, the center fielder for the Renegades. First pitch swinging, and she fouls it off to the right side. Here's the 0-1 to Vignola. Cervantes misses inside at the knees. And the count even at 1-1. Cervantes gets her reaching on the off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. Infield moving in on the play as Cervantes trying to work out of a jam here in the second inning. Fouled back by Vignola, and it remains 1-2. Cervantes to the plate, and it's a ground ball to third. The play at the plate is in time as Costa is cut down by the third baseman, Taylor Wright. And there's two gone here in the second.
Cervantes has had a knack all season for getting out of jams and coming out with little damage. We'll see if she can do it here again in the second. Katie
Beal now will hit with 2 outs. Looking to put the Renegades on top here in the second. Lefty versus lefty, and here's a fly ball to left center field. And dropping it is the left fielder. This will score 1 run, another one on her way in, and she will score. And Ohlone College drawing first blood here with a 2-0 lead. Beal going opposite field.
Uyghur. No.
And here's a steal down at third base, the throw not in time. And the Renegades have a runner at third just like that.
Katie
Uyghur, the batter. They didn't score 2 on that?
Yes. Oh, foul.
A bunt attempt rolls foul by Uyghur as they try the squeeze play to get the runner home from third. This is a strike called on Uyghur. The scoring play was ruled an error on the left fielder Lauren Crow. So a 2-run error, putting the Renegades up 2-0. Now Cervantes with the 1-2 to Uyghur, and she waves at it for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Renegades in the second. They lead 2-0.
I don't know if that's what you're trying to look for. Yeah, I couldn't get it in the first inning. Oh, he's up there, huh? It's pretty good shots, actually. I only have sunglasses because I get migraines when if I look into the sun. Sellers.
Back at the ballpark for the top of the 3rd inning. Sellers leading it off for the Giants, who trail 2-0 after giving up 2 in the bottom of the second.
Sellers has an astounding 484 average with 12 runs and 15 hits, 4th in conference.
The lefty trying to lead things off for the Giants here, and she fouls it down the left field line where it will fall in, and she'll get another chance. 0-2 to the Giants center fielder. El Matano in her 3rd inning of work here against COS. Here's the 0-2 to Sellers. Outside for ball 1.
Sellers likes to cheat a little bit when she swings by starting her momentum towards first base as she tries to swing, as to get to first base faster. Oh, crap.
She reaches out and slaps this one foul. As El Montano tries to get her to chase that outside pitch again. And pretty good chance we'll see that once again on this pitch. Sellers fouls this one right off the umpire's chest protector. Good thing they make equipment so nice these days. Once again, the 1-2 to Sellers. And she'll take low and away, and the count is even at 2-2. El Matano throwing a lot of pitches here in the first few innings. COS yet to get on the scoreboard. There's another pitch fouled straight back by Sellers.
Sellers' hitting style can remind you vividly of Seattle Mariners star Ichiro Suzuki by the way she tries to cheat over towards first base.
That's an excellent comparison.
Thank you.
Count full now to Sellers. as she takes low and outside.
Oh.
Sellers pokes this one up the middle, and she's got herself a base hit. And that'll lead things off for the Giants here in the third as they look to get something going. Kayla Barber, the second baseman, now with a chance.
Barber comes in with a 269 average with 10 runs scored.
We'll see what kind of play COS puts on here as the Renegades look for the sacrifice bunt. She squares around, and a diving attempt by the first baseman. She can't get it. And I believe this is going to be a bunt single for Barber. And the Giants get the first two runners on in the inning. Taylor Wright with runners at first and second.
Wright comes in second in the CVC conference with a 556 average, second only to her teammate Jennifer Picata.
So here's Wright looking to take advantage of two straight hits. She squares around a bunt. She gets it down nicely. The play's got to be at first, and they get her just in time, but the sacrifice is successful. And the Giants with two runners in scoring position with one out here in the third. Perfect bunt that time by Wright as Cervantes, the Giants pitcher, looking to help herself out.
Along with Cervantes' great pitching exploits this season, she also has a home run and 10 RBIs, so she can handle the bat as well.
Cervantes, the left-handed pitcher, batting from the right side of the plate.
Oh!
And she drives this one in the gap in right center, and this is going to score two. Cervantes standing at second with a two-run double, and we are tied.
That ball is hit as a frozen row perfectly in between the center and right fielder. Neither one of them can get to it easily.
Cervantes with a very smooth swing, making solid contact. And the ball just takes off of her bat. And that'll bring another visit to the pitching circle by the Ohlone coaching staff.
Are you listening to it over there? I know it sounds good because I can see the levels. Thanks, sir. I can see the levels. Thanks for taking an interest on me. I plugged in that app, but it makes you feel better. Yeah. See you, Ashman. All right,
And we're back after the visit to the pitching circle. Here's number 00, Jennifer Picata.
Picata leads the league in average and home runs with three, and is also first in RBIs with 15.
Cervantes at second with one out after she tied the game with a two-run double to right center. The Giants with 3 hits in the inning. And El Matano trying to pitch her way out of this one. This one is golfed out towards left center field.
Wow.
And a nice play, first on the backhand and then barehanding it the center fielder. Cervantes tagging up and moving over to third after making the circus catch.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the positions here. Okay, what's... Hey, okay.
It was Vignolia making the play out in center field.
So 9 is right field then, right? So, okay. I know the infield position on the left. But
This is Lauren Crow. A left fielder for CLS.
Crow stood out on the mound in the first game of this tournament, picking up the win and allowing only 1 run.
Crow takes ball 1 in the dirt. That was a hard-fought 2-1 victory this morning over Delta College for the Giants.
Oh!
And there's a shot headed towards right center field. Vignola on the run again makes the catch. And that will retire the side. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We are tied at 2.
I think we had a good give and take in that inning.
That was pretty good.
Damn, that was hard. God, that ball was freaking hit. He barely swung too. I know. But that's like raw power right there.
My camera's been messing up.
Really, even up there?
Everything's all blurry.
Really? Is it from all that dirt?
All the dirt you put on the chip.
All the dirt on the chip makes all your pictures blurry, eh?
You should just go stand behind the umpire.
Technology.
Like the second
He
umpire.
can get out on the field if I
Go
want.
sneak up behind him.
How's everything else going?
We're okay.
Don't lie.
I'm a little slow today, but that's all right.
What does Stefan say to him?
Stefan's doing good. Pretty alright.
Scaring away all the viewers.
How many viewers do we have?
We had 2.
One.
How many did we have before that? 2? Oh, I scared away 1.
Scared away half of our
Someone got
viewers.
really mad.
Maybe somebody had to go take a shower or something. I don't know.
Alright, who's leading off?
Okay, what number is it? Nisbet back to the top of the lineup.
Bottom of the 3rd inning here at COS Giants softball field. A 2-2 game.
Back to the top of the lineup.
And we go back to the top of the order for the Renegades. Mariah Nisbet. Nisbet, the shortstop for Ohlone College. And she steps in to face Cervantes. The first pitch from the lefty is outside for ball 1. The Renegades took a 2-0 lead in the top of the 2nd, and the Giants came right back with 2 of their own. Sorry, in the bottom of the 2nd, the Giants came back in the top of the 3rd to tie it. And Nisbet is ahead 2-0. Nisbet pops this one up on the 3rd base side.
Foul.
And the 3rd baseman can't make the play.
Taylor Wright.
That's Taylor Wright over there with the effort. Two and 1 the count to Nisbet. Nisbet turns on this one as well and hits it out of play. Again, the left field line. And the count even at 2-2.
Nisbet looks to be a little out in front of Cervantes' changeup, and see if she keeps going with that same pitch.
This one is in the dirt and the count is full, with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Ohlone College looking to bounce back from their loss this morning.
To Delta.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Nisbet lines it down the left field line. Just foul. And we'll come back and do it again.
Cervantes is not fooling Nisbet. She looks to be on every one of Cervantes' pitches.
Look for Cervantes to blow it by her on the outside corner here, as Nisbet has been way out in front of everything else. Right up the middle, and this is going to fall in for a base hit. And once again, the Renegades have their leadoff hitter aboard. Here's number 23, Ragosa. Sarah Ragosa, the second baseman. COS giving her the middle of the field as Cervantes comes to the plate. She lays down the bunt. The throw to first is in time by Lawrence, and there's one away as the sacrifice gets the runner over. Martin,
third baseman.
It'll be Martin, the third baseman, stepping in with one out.
Thanks, Kaylee. It's Kaylee Morgan.
Ball one low to Martin. Martin takes ball two as the runner bluffs from second. Cervantes has by far pitched the most innings on this Giants pitching staff. Struggling to find the strike zone. And her battery mate Orodondo will come out for a visit. Martin steps back in and we're ready to go. 3-0, runner at second, one out here in the bottom of the third. Ohlone College looking to take the lead.
Ooh.
This one fouled off of the catcher. 3-1 to Martin. Cervantes give up a leadoff single to start this inning. The runner was then bunted over on the sacrifice. Here's the 3-1 to Martin. And she'll take ball 4 inside. And there's 2 on for Costa.
It's the first walk of the afternoon for Cervantes.
Costa got the offense started for Ohlone College. Jamie Costa stepping in against Cervantes with 1 out. 2 on here in the 3rd. Down the right field line, but going foul. First pitch swinging Costa. Renegade's really getting some good swings against Cervantes now. In her 3rd inning of work. And we're set for the 0-1. Inside and the count is even.
Looks like Costa tried to lean into that one, but no go as it's still called a strike.
0-2 to Jamie Costa. Cervantes tries to get her to chase. It's 1-2. Costa went hard on the ground. A nice play at 3rd.
Double play.
Fire to 1st, and they get the 2. Taylor Wright with a nice stop, and then a nice pick over at first base by Bernie Lawrence. We'll go to the 4th, tied at 2.
That was a double play.
Nice play.
You're good. It's just the Ohlone trying to get their names right. I think he called her Baker the first time. Well, it says Baber. It does? Yeah, it's supposed to be Barber. Yeah, let me see. See what it says here. Yeah, it says Barber here. So.
She goes by Sellers, this girl?
Yeah, so. Tila Hagen.
Bernadette Lawrence will lead it off here in the top of the 4th for COS.
Ooh.
And she lines it up the middle, but a nice play by the Ohlone shortstop.
Is it Rosa?
That's Nisbet, the shortstop, making the play, and there's one away in the top of the fourth. Here's Arredondo. And Destiny takes strike one from Lauren Elmatano, the Renegade starter. That one's inside for ball one. Destiny Arredondo, the Giants catcher. 1-1 with one out here in the fourth.
Oh, this is Tony actually did the hit.
Ball two in the dirt.
Arredondo is 0 for 1 so far, grounding out in her first at bat back in the second inning.
Arredondo pops this one up behind second base. And it will fall in no man's land. Arredondo with some aggressive base running takes second base. And she slides in safely with a head first slide.
It looked at first like she wouldn't make it into second base, but then the center fielder, she was trying to pick it up, dropped it again, and she made it easily into second with the slide.
I believe they'll score that as a double for Arredondo. A good aggressive base running. Catching the middle infielder sleeping.
Hagen.
This is Hagen. Showing bunt, but pulling it back in time. And it's 1-0.
Just like Sellers, Hagen, the other lefty on the team, likes to cheat towards first base to make the infielders hurry up a little more on their ground balls.
Left side of the infield, playing very shallow. Looking for the bunt, and that's what she does. Barehanded by the third baseman, who throws her out at third. And that'll move Arredondo over. So another successful sacrifice for COS. See if they're able to take advantage of it with Sellers coming to the plate, their speedy center fielder.
It's the second bunt of the game already in the second at bat for Hagen.
Two outs now with a runner at third for COS as they try to take the lead here. Sellers slaps this one to the left side. The shortstop Nisbet has to hurry, and the throw is there in time. And the Giants get nothing out of this inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, still tied at 2.
Who's that? That was Peacock?
Yeah. Richard's had his photos about like the past 2 days. And he's like, okay, you email you tonight and I'll email her later. So I assume he wants to grade.
He's gonna get extra credit if he emails too.
Oh no, we can turn in our campus assignment.
No, your campus assignments count towards.
Yeah, in lieu of normal.
Yeah.
That's probably why he wants it in too.
Baseball, yeah.
Alright. Can we get a table? Or should we just steal this one?
If we get there early enough, we can get a table. Yeah.
Alright. They should make room for us in the press box.
Now, if I see Lamel anywhere around, Harrison anywhere around, I can talk to him.
Perfect.
If you look over there, how there's like no space, there's no good vantage point.
Yeah,
Like this, only more enclosed.
He might be in his office still after the game. I can check, but I doubt it.
Down the right field line, it might be okay.
yeah.
You just get the view from the side, though. Matano, the Renegades pitcher, will lead things off for Ohlone College here in the bottom of the fourth in a 2-2 game. Cervantes looking strong on the mound as usual for COS. Starts El Matano off with a ball just missing low.
I go over there to try. Oh. I go over there to try to take shots. I go over there and miss all that good stuff.
This is the bottom of the fourth inning. Ohlone College, the home team for this game. There's a shot up the middle, off the glove of Cervantes. She recovers and makes the play for the first out of the inning. She just kind of swatted it down and had plenty of time to barehand it and make the throw.
If not for Cervantes stopping that ball, that would have been a ground ball to center field easily.
16. Here's Fowler. With one out in the fourth. Ball one in the dirt. Fowler, a part of the big Ohlone rally in the second inning that led to their 2-0 lead. Cervantes finds the strike zone with the second pitch, and the count is even at 1-1. Just missing with the off-speed pitch. 2-1 to Fowler. Fowler, the Renegades catcher. There's a bouncer to the left side. In the hole. A long throw for the shortstop. But they can't get the out. A good effort by Miller in the hole on the backhand. Lawrence just couldn't scoop it out of the dirt. And it's an infield hit for Fowler. And it's
Ashley Burrell.
Vignola stepping in.
My bad.
Vignola with a bunt attempt. That's strike one.
Vignola as well had a hit in the second inning as part of the 2-run rally.
Cervantes to the plate. The pitch is high, the runner goes. And that's a stolen base for Fowler. And once again, the Renegades have a runner in scoring position. They've made Cervantes pitch with runners on base in all but one inning so far today. And the go-ahead run is in scoring position for Vignola. Here's the 1-1 from the lefty. And this just misses.
I think it's Vinola. Or it's an A. Vinola.
I'm sure part of the G didn't fall off.
Yeah.
Vinola.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-1 from Cervantes. And that one is high. And Arredondo will go out for a talk with Cervantes. We've got a 2-2 game. here at COS softball field. Bottom of the fourth in the Stars and Stripes Invitational. Vianola stepping back in. And here's the 3-1 from Cervantes. Bounced up the middle. Ooh. Another nice pick by the shortstop, and she makes the play at first. Miller having a solid game with the glove. And there's 2 down. Fowler moves over to third on the play.
Miller had to deal with a very tough hop on that play, and came out with it pretty easily.
Here is Beal.
Beal is responsible for the 2-run double she had back in the second inning.
A chance for her to do some more damage here with a runner at third and 2 outs. Cervantes finds the outside corner with strike 1 in this lefty versus lefty matchup. Here's the 0-1, and that misses the outside corner. And Cervantes tries to get her to chase. Arredondo keeping a close eye on the runner down at third. A lot of pressure on the catcher in this situation, and she can't let anything by her. Cervantes looking to pitch her way out of trouble once again. Misses low and away, and it's 2-1. 2-1, sorry. Beal steps back in. Cervantes is set, and here's the 2-1. Ripped into right field, and this one is going to fall in and roll to the wall. Ohlone takes the lead, and Beal is in with a standing double as she burns the Giants again. A 2-out double, putting the Renegades up 3-2.
Beal has all 3 RBIs for Ohlone today. Both of them doubles.
Cervantes unable to throw it by any of these Renegade hitters today, as Beal has been right on it. And here is Uyghur. And she fouls it straight back. Almost took out our camera.
There went your polarizer.
And that'll remind our crew to pay attention. Uyghur just waving at that one, and it's 0-2. And Cervantes 1 strike away from getting out of this one with minimal damage. Uyghur steps back in for the 0-2. And here's the pitch to the lefty. Looking to get her to chase, and now the runner going to third. And Arredondo's throw is in time, and the inning is over. So the Renegades get 1 run in that inning, and they lead 3-2, headed to the 5th.
You still have 1 viewer? You still have 1? River has a roster on their online site, so I can just get one out. I don't have to go wait a half hour for a freaking coach again.
Yeah, I know. This is a sign, man. That's the energy. Too much work, huh? It's too much work just to watch a baseball game, man. I don't think it's sleep. This actually keeps it more interesting, so. Alright. Back at COS Giants softball field. We head to the top of the 5th. And Kayla Barber will lead it off for COS as they trail 3-2. Barber, the second baseman. First pitch swinging, hit hard to the shortstop Nesbitt. And she makes the smooth play. One away here in the Giants' 5th. Taylor Wright, the third baseman, will step in.
Right, it has a walk and a sacrifice bunt on the game.
Number 38, Jack.
El Matano, the Renegade starter, brings it to the plate, and there's a high fly ball to left field. And it's caught for the out, as Wright is retired on one pitch.
Looked for a second like that ball had a chance to get out, but easily caught by the left fielder.
So 2 quick outs for Lauren Almontano. And now she faces Cervantes, who doubled to right center her last time up. Ball 1, low and in.
She's had one with that. Yeah, she's get one with that.
Cervantes goes down after this one and hits a high fly ball to left field, and it's off the glove of the left fielder. And Cervantes will reach base safely again. This one will be an error on the left fielder Beal. And the Giants have a base runner with 2 outs here in the 5th. This is Jennifer Picata, one of the most productive hitters in this Giants lineup, with a chance to even things up here. Picata takes ball 1 low.
Kata is just the hitter that the Giants went up in this situation, down 1 run here in this 5th inning.
Picata quickly ahead 2-0 as El Matano looking for one more out to get out of this inning. Be interesting to see if they send Cervantes from second on a base hit. High ball 3 as El Matano came with the heat and missed. With first base open, I'd be surprised if she laid one over the plate here for Picata. And she catches the outside corner with the fastball. Picata taking all the way. It's 3-1. The 3-1 misses, and the Giants have 2 on here in the 5th. And it's going to be Lauren Crow, the left fielder.
Ricotta just picked up her second walk on the game.
Renegades clearly don't want to give her a chance to hurt them with the bat. And we'll get a pinch runner.
Yeah, 36.
Cervantes coming out in favor of a little more speed at second base. Mendoza? Yeah, Mendoza or Encinas?
My nephew's basketball game right after this.
Oh.
50-50.
Here's Crow looking to tie things up for the Giants. First pitch swinging on the ground to second. She'll go the short way, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. The Renegades coming up with a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, I don't have 36. You be here tomorrow, or? I'll be here tomorrow. All right. 9 o'clock? Set up? Right and early? 9 o'clock.
I won't be here that
baseball?
early, but I'll be.
No, softball's at 10, right? I thought we were doing baseball.
Yeah, we're doing baseball.
We're doing baseball at noon.
Baseball.
Yes, Reed done
We showed
softball.
softball love today.
Okay, so noon then. Noon tomorrow, so yeah, you got time. All right.
Be here what?
Like
The game's at
10:30. Be here like at 11? 10:30 maybe, 10:45.
10:30.
Here.
Yeah.
That's a baseball
11-ish.
baseball program for that game going on right now. I don't know if you need that, but maybe we'll go check it out after this game's over. See tomorrow, yeah, noon. And then home again on Tuesday.
Who's up for these guys?
Two? Alright, gentlemen. Coverage for later. See you guys tomorrow morning. Take
All right, take it easy, man.
Uyghur.
Number
Katie
4.
Uyghur.
Oh yeah,
Katie Uyghur.
that's right, because they got.
They got a crotch stealing.
That.
Back at the Stars and Stripe tournament here at COS. The Giants trailing on their home field to the Renegades of Ohlone College. 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. The Giants, the visiting team for this tournament game.
Say Millie Martin is on left field.
Millie Martin coming into the game defensively for the Giants to play left field. As Uyghur will lead things off for the Renegades. And they're going to say that she attempted to bunt that, and it's going to be strike one. That's what it said.
The outfielders are playing very shallow for the Giants as they're only playing maybe 10 feet behind the infield dirt.
Uyghur, not a lot of power, the left-handed slap hitter. Facing the Giants' ace lefty, Cervantes. And she takes ball one outside. Here's the 1-1. We go reaching for this one. 1-2. And Cervantes likely to stay out there for this entire at bat. We'll see if Uyghur will chase one.
Ooh.
She does, but gets a piece of it to stay alive. And she'll get another crack at it.
That ball caught the left shoulder of the home plate umpire.
Uyghur takes this one outside for ball 2. COS corners. Playing very shallow defensively. Here's the 2-2 from Cervantes. A little tapper out in front of home plate. Cervantes will field, spins and throws, but it's not in time. Barber, the second baseman, over there to cover in plenty of time, but Uyghur just beat it out. For the third time today, the Renegades have their leadoff hitter aboard. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Nisbet, the shortstop now. He squares around a bunt, takes ball 1 in the dirt, and the ball gets away from Arredondo. And Uyghur is into second on the wild pitch. Nobody out. Renegades threatening again. Counting 1 to Nisbet. Cervantes, the Giants starter, has pitched her way in and out of jams all afternoon. Nisbet gets this one down, and it'll be another successful sacrifice as Lawrence, fielding her position well, threw it over to Barber covering, and there's 1 away. Uyghur over to third.
Ragosa.
And here's Ragosa hitting with 1 out, looking to extend this lead. Cervantes with strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And she gets another bout down. The runner holds at third. That's a fake throw to first. Wow. And taking advantage of nobody paying attention, the runner goes over to second base. So Ragosa laid down the sacrifice bunt. The first baseman, Lawrence, trying to catch the runner off of third, made no attempt to get her at first, and there was nobody covering second. Now the Renegades have runners at second and third with 1 out. And we'll have a meeting at the pitcher's circle for the Giants. Kaylee Martin with a chance to do some more damage for the Renegades here with 1 out. Runners at second and third. Cervantes trying to pitch her way out of trouble once again today. And here's the pitch to Martin. She takes strike 1. as Cervantes gets out in front. The 0-1 misses and the count is even. The Giants infield playing shallow, looking to cut down the runner at the plate on a hard ground ball. Hoping to keep this a one-run game. Good time for a strikeout for Cervantes. Here's the 1-1 to Martin. And she bounces it at the third baseman. A nice play by Wright. She'll go to first. It's not in time, but a nice play by Wright to hold the runners where they are. And the bases are loaded for Costa.
Costa grounded into a double play, and her last at bat on a sharp ground ball hit the third baseman Taylor Wright.
Bat.
Jamie Costa getting ready to step into the box for the Renegades. And the bases are loaded with one out. Bottom of the fifth, a 3-2 lead for the Ohlone College Renegades. Here's the pitch from the lefty Cervantes. And that is driven down the right field line. Just foul. And that would have been big trouble for the Giants. How much did that miss by?
2 feet.
About 2 feet off the line. And that could have scored 3. So Costa nearly busting this game wide open. She'll have to come back and try it again. A very aggressive swinging Ohlone College team as they continue to go after the first pitch on most of their at-bats. It's 0-1 now to Costa. Low and inside, count is even. Cervantes is set, and here's the 1-1 to Costa. Costa fouls it off down the left side, and it's 1-2. Beautiful day for a game here at COS, as the Giants look to go 2-0 in this tournament. The Renegades looking to get back to 1-1.
The Lady Giants will also play 2 games tomorrow at 10 and 2. Opponents are to be determined.
Costa steps back in. Cervantes ready with the 1-2.
Wow.
And that is ripped foul. Costa jumping all over that one. The COS coaching staff seem to be happy with the off-speed pitch there, getting Costa way out in front of that. And we'll see what she throws here as Costa moves way up in the plate, looking to jump on that changeup. Just missing the outside corner. With Cervantes looking to work her way out of this jam. The count now 2-2. And she wanted that call. Costa steps back in. Cervantes set. And this one is driven into right field. And this one will get over and out of here. That is a grand slam home run for Costa. An opposite field shot on the high fastball. It'll be 7-2 Renegades as Costa flexes her power here in the fifth. Cervantes has battled all afternoon and getting into trouble finally came back to haunt her. A 7-2 lead now for the Renegades. And it'll be the pitcher, El Matano, stepping into the box. Cervantes has pitched well all afternoon. The Renegades have just been able to get runners on base, and they take advantage as Costa clears the bases with one swing. Giants now find themselves having to make a comeback if they can get out of this inning. 2-0 now to El Matano. It's Matano.
Yeah, it is. ER. Yeah, he was in number.
I thought that's what it was. Two and 1 the count as Miller came in to have a word with her pitcher. That's low, ball 3. Cervantes laboring a little bit now.
Cervantes still seems to be thinking about that grand slam by Costa in the last at bat, but she'll need to shake it off if she wants to get through this inning.
Cervantes catches the outside corner with the off-speed pitch, and the count is full. And the payoff pitch is driven by Ermitano into center field. And that's another hit for the Renegades. Ermitano, one of the few batters that has gone to a deep count against Cervantes. This Ohlone College team has been very aggressive at the plate.
Yeah. No, she's not on the field.
She's not. I know so many girls who don't get along with him.
Yeah.
Just because of the bitchy stuff that she's done.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Alright, and you're back now.
Bottom of the 5th inning as the Giants still struggling to get the second out of the inning after an offensive explosion here for the Renegades, leading 7-2. We've got a pitching change for the Giants. It'll be Frankie Perez coming in relief of Cervantes. Cervantes pitching 4 1/3 innings, giving up 7 runs. And she moves over to first base. Runner at first base for Fowler, the Ohlone batter. And the first pitch from Perez is high for ball 1. The off-speed pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-0 to Fowler.
Shelby Fowler.
Shelby Fowler, the Renegades catcher, has had a pretty good game behind the plate. Swings and misses here. They run her off for second. The throw not in time. And that's a stolen base for 11.
Is it Ermitano?
Ermitano on the steal. Following the base hit. A 2-1 count to Shelby Fowler. Perez into her windup and comes to the plate. And Fowler lines this one down the left field line. And it is just foul. Nearly another extra base hit for the Renegades.
That ball may have been only a couple inches off the line.
Cervantes seemed to keep the Renegades offense under control for most of the game until the 5th inning when they loaded the bases, and then Costa drilled one over the right field wall. There's a pitch in the dirt, blocked by Arredondo, but it gets away far enough for Ermitano to scramble over to third. It's a wild pitch for Perez. And the Giants in danger of falling even farther behind. Here's the 2-2 to Fowler. And she bounces it off the ground and off her helmet. That's a foul ball. Frankie Perez, out of Hanford High School, finds herself in a battle against her first batter. Full count now to Shelby Fowler. Fowler moving way up in the batter's box. Perez to the plate, and it's driven down the left field line. It falls in and bounces against the fence. 1 run is in to score. Fowler is into second standing up, and that's an RBI double. It's 8-2, Ohlone College. Five runs in the inning for the Renegades. Ashley Villanola and missing is Vionola for strike one, as she bats with only one out still here in the bottom of the fifth. Perez gets Vionola to swing and miss. The ball gets away from the catcher Redondo, and Fowler moves over to third base. Pass ball, I believe. Vionola steps back in. Perez with the 0-2. On the ground down the third base line, foul. We'll reset and do it again. The Renegades got 2 runs in the second, and that was matched by 2 runs by the Giants in the top of the third. Renegades got 1 more in the bottom of the fourth, and then have put up a 5 spot here in the fifth. Perez still trying to work her way out of the inning. The off-speed pitch is popped up right back to the pitcher, and that'll be the second out, and a chance to get out of it here against Katie Beal. Katie Beal, the Renegades left fielder, has hit the ball hard both times she's been to the plate. The lefty who likes to go the opposite way. Swings and misses for strike one. Beal fouls one off the dirt, then off the catcher's mask. Perez jumping ahead 0-2, which is just what they needed in this situation. Trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. Perez coming in off the bench in relief of Cervantes earlier in the inning. One and two to Beal. Ohlone College with a runner at third and a 6-run lead. Here's Perez to the plate. Hit hard up the middle, under the glove of Miller. That's another RBI for Beal as Fowler came in to score. And it's 9-2.
That would have been a tough play, but she could have made it. I don't know if they're going to do it still. If they had like an 8-run mercy rule, I think it comes into effect in the 5th inning.
Oh yeah, probably, especially in
I think if they score another run, then maybe. I know I've been to a couple games this year where it was game had to end because of that. But I don't know if it's because the tournament seems the same.
Back at COS Giants softball field, we're in the bottom of the 5th inning where Frankie Perez is trying to pitch her way out of the big inning for the Ohlone College Renegades and slapping one back to the pitcher. That'll be the final out as Perez makes the play. And Ohlone gets 6 runs in the bottom of the 5th. They lead 9-2. It's comeback time for the Giants.
Maybe Judy and Nick are yeah. Maybe Judy and Nick are the only ones watching it right now, maybe. My girlfriend was watching it for a little while. Yeah. She was probably the 4th viewer.
Headed to the top of the 6th inning. Giants trailing 9-2, and it'll be the new pitcher, Frankie Perez, leading things off as the Giants try to fight their way back into this one. Lauren Ermitano still in the circle for the Renegades as Perez slaps this one on the ground to the second baseman. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Arredondo, the catcher. Arredondo squaring around, now pulls the bat back and takes ball 1 low. How's she doing today?
1 for 2 with a double.
Arredondo 1 for 2 today with a double. And she takes a little chin music. It's 2-0. Arredondo steps back in, a 2-0 count. 1 out here in the 5th. Sorry, the top of the 6th. Taking all the way, Arredondo ahead 3-0. Arredondo a solid game behind the dish today for the Giants. The take sign on. She takes strike 1. Ermitano keeping the Giants hitters pretty much off balance the entire afternoon. Ground ball to short. A backhander in the hole, and the throw across the field is in time. And that's Nisbet, the shortstop. 2 or 3 nice plays like that for her today. Tila Hagen, the right fielder. The left-handed slap hitter goes down the third base line foul, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Tila Hagen, and she does the same thing, and it's 0-2.
Haga seems to really be trying to drive the ball past the third base, and that's playing way in on the dirt.
Hagan choking way up on the bat now, looking to protect the plate with 2 strikes. Ermitano delivers, and there's a line drive snagged by the third baseman. That's Kaylee Martin with a nice play, and the side is retired. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, 9-2 Renegades.
Yeah, they just streamed it. Yeah. Because I missed the first couple innings anyway because I had class. I came back though, it was like top of the 3rd.
We go to the bottom of the 6th here at COS Giants softball field. The Giants trying to keep this game alive, in danger of going down by 8 runs. There is an 8-run mercy rule in this tournament. And Nisbet, the shortstop, will lead off for the Renegades. Frankie Perez, who came in on relief of Alexis Cervantes last inning, gets strike 1 over. And now the pitchers will switch back. Cervantes stepping back into the circle after about 2/3 of an inning of work for Frankie Perez.
Bernie Lawrence going back to first base.
Lawrence checks back into the game. Bernie Lawrence, I believe, will be headed back over to first base. Still on? Yeah. Okay, leave it on. We're good. Okay.
They're just going to take her out like right in the middle of the count.
Huh?
Did she like hurt her arm or something?
I don't know.
Kind of came out of nowhere. You know, you can just take somebody out and then bring them back in.
Yeah, softball rules are different. They don't have to worry about the same safety issues with this. It's not less strain on your arm.
Yeah.
You'll see softball pitchers pitch like 2
Yeah.
games in one day.
Yeah, yeah.
She'll pitch a whole doubleheader.
Yeah.
Must be a fun game to play.
Yeah.
Probably way more fun than baseball.
Well, you were a chick.
Okay. Alexis Cervantes back in the circle for the Giants as she faces Nisbet. Mariah Nisbet, Renegade shortstop, who hits one hard on the ground but foul. And she stays alive at 0-2. Cervantes pitched the first 4 1/3 innings. Came out for 2/3 of an inning. We're not sure if it was an injury to Frankie Perez. Nisbet turns on this one and drives it foul this time. Cervantes, the Giants' ace lefty, comes to the plate, trying to finish off Nisbet. Slapped on the ground. And second baseman Barber can't backhand it. That's a base hit for Mariah Nisbet. Nobody on, one out. And it's Sarah Ragosa. That's the potential game-winning run on first base for the Renegades as they lead 9-2. Looking to close this one out a little early. Cervantes fires this one low and in. 1-0 to Ragusa. Sun beginning to set now on the other side of Porter Fieldhouse. May cause a little bit of a problem with the vision for the batters, but should only be for a couple minutes. Runner going, and the ball gets into shallow center field. That'll be a stolen base for Mariah Nisbet. How many they got?
Huh?
How many stolen bases they got? 3 or 4?
We got him down for 2 for sure. 2. That's your second. There you go.
Second stolen base of the game for the Renegades. As Ragosa with a 2-0 count has a runner in scoring position. Cervantes to the plate, hit hard on the ground, took a bad hop, but Barber is able to control it and get the out. Nisbet moves over to third. One away from Martin. Kaylee Martin.
She's 1 for 3.
Martin 1 for 3 on the day. As the COS infield moves in, looking to cut down the runner at the plate. Low and inside for ball 1. Renegades looking to end this game by bringing in Nisbet from third base. Here's Cervantes trying to work her way out of it. Check swing, and she couldn't hold up. 1-1 to Martin. The pitcher's circle now completely in the shadows. The home plate still in the bright sunlight, and there's a line drive into left center field by Martin, and that will do it as Nisbet comes in to score. 10-2 your score. And that's the ball game. The Renegades get 2 runs in the second, 1 in the fourth, 6 in the fifth, and 1 more to win it here in the sixth. 10-2 your final. Lauren Ermitano, the winning pitcher for the Renegades of Ohlone College, and Alexis Cervantes gets the loss. Both these teams now 1-0 in tournament play. We'll see you next time.